Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Kane and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make your own combination lock, pretty much any size. So let's just get straight on into materials. The materials are kind of hard to give you exact numbers just because there's so many variables of how many buttons you have, how big you make it, all this sort of stuff. So you'll need some solid blocks, you'll probably need some glass, you'll need some repeaters, some redstone torches, and buttons. The confirmed materials are 3 droppers, 1 hopper, 1 redstone comparator, and then 1 item just to filter through this T flip-flop. So I'm sorry I can't give you exact materials, but this is what we're looking at. So with this being any size, I'm going to quickly break it down with it. So let's say the best size to be making it at is either this 2x3 or a 3x3. If you're going bigger, you're a madman. So for this first one, I have the combination going green, yellow, blue. So if I go green, yellow, blue, should turn off. And then if I go green, yellow, blue, should turn on. Boom, as you can see. Now let's say you have a door instead of a redstone lamp. The door would be closed right now. And then this would be to open it. As you can see, the redstone lamp will turn off. That means it's open. It's just going to work a little bit differently. For the 3x3, I now have 3. So it's going to go green, yellow, blue, pink. I just realized I accidentally had the colors mixed up. But it's going to go green, yellow, blue, pink. Green, yellow, blue, pink. As you can see, the light's going to turn off. There we go. Then we just do the exact same pattern again. Now let's say you have a ginormous big combination with 7. You can probably go even bigger, but you gotta be quick with it. So if you're on something like a controller, you may not want to go big and want to go smaller. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, I just realized I messed up the blue and the yellow again. Alright, problem solved. But green, yellow, blue, pink, purple, blue, orange. It should turn off. There we go. And then we go green, yellow, blue, pink, purple, blue, orange. And then there we go, it turns back on. I don't expect anybody to be doing this or any more you're just overdoing it if you have it this big. But anyways, let's go on to the redstone and kind of show what it's all about. So as we've already went over, it goes green, yellow, blue. So the first one, since you're going to be pressing it first, you want to have the most amount of delay, so then you have the most amount of time to click all the other buttons. So since yellow is next, it has the second most amount of delay. And then since blue is last, it has the least amount of delay. So when you press the green, it'll have this much tick delay to reach this torch. And that should give you enough time to then press this and this, so then they basically reach it almost at the same time and turn all the torches off at one point at once. It will then turn off, but that doesn't do anything. As soon as it then turns back on, it will tick off this T flip-flop with this gray dye in it. You can have any item in here. But with this gray dye in it, change it over to this slot over here. This comparator will be like, there's no item in here. I'm going to turn myself off, therefore not extending out any pulse over here. I know that may have been confusing since I'm not normally the best at explaining in depth like this, but it's pretty simple. So for this 3x3, I have 4 different colors. Green has the most amount of delay, it has 4 repeaters on 4 tick delay. Yellow has 3 repeaters on 3 tick delay. Blue has 2 repeaters on 4 tick delay. Did I actually say 3 tick? And then the pink has 1 repeater on 4 tick delay. And see, all goes up to this 1 redstone line in the back, into the T flip-flop, out over here. So for me, I'm going to do another 3x3 with 4 buttons. So let's quickly just, zoom over here. So right now you're going to decide how many decoy buttons you want and how many buttons you actually want to press for your combination. I would recommend having 3 to 4 buttons. Now, if you're a really good button pusher, like me, I'm a great button pusher, you'll probably want to go like the 4. But let's say you're on controller where it's harder to get exact placements. You may want to go 3 or lower, just so you can easily reach the combination timer, I guess I'll call it. So in my case, since I'm such a awesome button pusher, I'm going to do a 4 in this 3x3. But you can do however many buttons you want. So I'm going to get out my blue and I'm going to have 4 buttons. So I'm going to have one there. I'm going to have one here, here, and we'll do here. We'll have our buttons like this. So I'm going to place all my buttons, even the decoy ones. Then we're going to zoom around to the back. Now, sadly, you can't put more than 1 buttons over each other. Like, let's say I had 2 buttons like this. You can't do that since you need redstone coming out of this one and this one, which kind of sucks. But, no one will know. It's fine. So, however many buttons you have, in this case, I have 4. If you have 3, you'll go 3 blocks out. If you have 5, you'll go 5 blocks out. If you have 2, you'll go 2 blocks out. I have 4, so I'm going 4 blocks out. So right below each blue block or button block you have, and mine are blue, you're going to go out however many buttons you have. So So I have 4, I went out 4. So now get out your repeater and redstone dust. Figure out what you want your first button to be. This middle button right here, I think I'm going to have it be my first button. So coming out of this one, I'm going to have 4 repeaters. Or however many total buttons you have. If you have 3 buttons, place 3 repeaters. No matter what though, put all those repeaters on 4 tick delay. For my second button, I'm going to have it be this one. So since it's my second button, I'm going to make it 1 less repeater than the first button. The first button was 4 repeaters, so now I'm going to have 3 repeaters, all on 4 tick delay. And we need to reach the end, so we're going to add 1 redstone dust. Let's see, I'm going to have this one right here be my third button. So now we're going to have 1 less than the second button. The second button was 3, so now we're going to have 2 repeaters. 2 repeaters, 4 tick delay, and then 2 redstone dust to extend it out to the end. This is my final button, so we're going to have 1 repeater, and then redstone dust extended all the way down. Make sure you make it 4 tick delay. At the very end of all this redstone and repeaters, what you're going to have is you're going to have yourself a block right on the edge of it like a so. So it should be looking something like this, where everything is going into a block at the very end. On the other side of this block, you're going to place redstone torches like a so. Then from underneath your torches, you're going to go 2 blocks out. Technically, it's 1 block away from it. So just go down, 1 block out pretty much. Down, 1 block out. We're going to have a down, 1 block out. Then just have redstone dust going all along each other. Now here you'll notice how it's not all connected up. So this is where if you need glass, you'll have to add it. And we're going to break this block, place a piece of glass, and then a redstone on top, so then it can all connect up as one. Now coming off of this redstone, we're going to place some redstone dust just so we can get it in a straight line. From there, we're going to go 2 more blocks. Don't place any redstone dust on it, because here we're going to place our droppers. At the end of this redstone dust, we're going to get 1 dropper facing up. So this little hole is facing towards the sky. Then on this one, we're going to have another dropper facing in towards this dropper. So we're going to do this. So then the dropper's facing in. Make sure you get that far away angle so you're making sure it's facing in. If you want, you can even break this, make sure it's facing towards it. Then you can replace it facing up. Then going back towards this dropper you just placed, you're going to place another dropper going back towards it. This dropper you're going to have going into a hopper that's facing down into this bottom dropper. Should be looking like so. Out of this bottom dropper, you're going to place a block off to the side. Get out your comparator and have a comparator going out like so. Got another block with a repeater going out of the comparator. Now from this repeater, you're just going to hook it up to whatever you're going to activate it. So I'm just going to simply have a lamp really quickly. Final step, you're going to go back to your dropper and you're going to place in your 1 item. So then it just simply turns on the entire thing. So now let's do it. Let me put in my code. Don't look. You better not look. Boom. It turns off. Don't look. Boom. Turns on. Better not have looked. That's my secrets in there. Alright, and then boom, I just quickly made a 2x3 door, and I'll do an example with the door. Boom, password in, door opens, boom, and then you can walk in. Don't mind my crappy redstone. Then boom, boom, boom! Yeah, I didn't press in time. There we go. Now it should close. Bam. Alright, so really quickly, I'm going to show you how you can add a closing on the inside or something like that. This is recorded on a different day early in the morning, so sorry if I sound different. But anyways, you see we have the door, and we want to open this and close this after walking in. So if you want a button on the inside or anything like that, you're going to need another redstone torch, some more redstone, possibly a repeater, and of course your button. And you're going to need a certain layout. So what you're going to need is you're going to need it 1 block down from all your redstone torches up here, and 3 blocks away. I only have it 2, so I now need to make it 3. The flip-flop has been rebuilt. What we're going to have happen is we're going to have the redstone go all the way down. So we have 3 down, 1 up. On this block at the very end with the 1 up, we're then going to break the redstone dust and place a torch on that wall. Boom, that's pretty much it. So now if you want to hook up a lever, or sorry, not a lever, you're going to have to do a button or a pressure plate. But if you want to have a button on the inside, you're going to hook it up to this one redstone dust right here in the middle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Boom, closes inside, and then you can just press it then, boom, opens. Really simple. And of course, I do not recommend you have your T flip-flop exactly right here, so you could have it going towards the back. So you could have it something like this, where it goes like that, and then you have your T flip-flop right here. So you could have it look like that so then it's out of the way, or you could do it the other way. You just need going in one way, where then it's 1 block down from all the redstone, so then you can get that redstone torch, have it go out to the redstone, and you can add a little button or lever on that redstone dust and right next to the torch. Now let's get on to what if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, first thing you're going to do is you're going to go around and check that all your repeaters are on the right tick delay. That tick delay should be 4 tick. Next, you're going to make sure that there's no redstone touching other redstone. Like, let me just quickly, for example, this should not be happening. Make sure there's a repeater in place there. So instead, what you're going to do is if there's something like this happening, Since there's a repeater right here next to it, you're gonna replace that with a redstone and then move that repeater up to top so that it doesn't connect at all, like so. Also, make sure that your redstone lines are coming out of the button and you're actually pressing the right button. So you never know. You could think that your redstone is coming out of this button right here and you could be pressing it all along, and it's not actually doing it, and it's not working because you're pressing the wrong button. Another thing is make sure your T flip-flop is going all in the right directions. You have an item in there, you have your comparator going out of it, and then your redstone can also reach the door and work. And last but not least, you could simply just not be pressing the buttons fast enough. So you could be going way too slow. Like, you could be going like that, and see, it probably won't work. Yeah, it didn't work because I simply went too slow. So you could simply just not be pressing them fast enough so it doesn't work. If you're not pressing them fast enough, I suggest lowering your amount of buttons. So instead of going 4, go 3. Instead of going 3, go 2. Instead of going 5, instead of going 36, go 4. You know? After checking everything I just mentioned and it still doesn't work, leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to try and help you out and do everything I possibly can to help you out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash like, subscribe if new, as always, post noise, and that's pretty much all I say. See you next one. Goodbye.